What's up, guys? Today, magic words. I've had this book for quite some time now, The Science and Secrets Behind 7 Words That Motivate, Engage, and Influence. And I talked about the first one being yes. Yes as a magic word that has power. Will you marry me? Yes. I can do this. Yes, yes, yes. Getting pumped, getting in a good state. Confirmation, positive affirmations, yes, has the ability to make you feel good, to make other people feel good in agreement. Next, moving on, a very powerful word is but. And let me just read you something real quick. While some other magic words in the book might have multiple effects on the brains of those who hear and speak them, the word but has only one superpower, but it's a good one. I call it the but effect. Listen to this. Human beings have long known that in any sentence, anything that comes after the word but is far more important than whatever comes before. That's why we mentally erase everything we hear just before the word but and direct our attention intently to what comes after it. Take a look at the but effect in action. Now listen to this, a couple of phrases. Whatever your name is, I love you, baby. I love you, Elisha, but you know what? But there's some requirements. Or I'd love to go out with you, but I can't. We don't remember I love to go out with you when your boss praises you. He calls you into your office. Oh, you've been doing you've been doing good. The work's getting done, but we forget the praise. We forget the praise. We want to hear what comes after it. But you're fired. But you're suspended. But this and that. Honey, I love you, but you've got to stop doing that. Great job on the project last week, but there's one area you can improve the next time. So you see how we totally neglect anything that was said before this word. So there's a lot of power with just this one word. Let me see if I can point anything out. So we need to know what a hard no and a soft no is. Because a master persuader will always turn a soft no into a yes. So if someone is threatening to punch us in the face, that's definitely a hard no, okay? But if not, then you should keep pressing to see if you can get the yes. Here's an example. An example of a soft no is the classic, maybe later. Here's how you can use an intentional but eraser to start the process of turning that into a yes. You could wait until later, but what if you forget? We're here and we can take care of everything right now, so later you can relax and know it's all taken care of. The formula is simple. Start by repeating back what their disagreement was. Add the word but to erase that thought and follow up with what you hope for them to believe. This is much more effective than a direct response like, you really should take care of it now. So you see what it's saying? It's actually like getting into that person, taking into account where they're at, and then erasing that with this word, and let's move forward. So here's a few examples. Very cool, and ever since I read this a couple days ago, I've been able to use it in life. Like I see it come up, and where I wasn't aware of this word before, of the erasing effect. Remember that anything before is erased, everything after the word but. This is an anticipation, this is the build-up. After this, we remember. So a few examples. I know you don't like to wash the dishes, but I also know that you'd like doing nice things for your mom when she's stressed. I know it seems everyone is asking you for money this time of year, but I also know that you're one of the most committed contributors to our organization. I know you're against taking medication, but this is quickly becoming a matter of life and death. I know you're supposed to hate homework, but this assignment might actually be fun. I know you're busy, but you've got to see this. So it's very cool. It's pretty much the curiosity bias. We learned about the curiosity bias. It's pretty much that in one word. Alright, so one more side of this and then I'll close here. We've all heard the saying, the phrase, I'd love to, but I can't. Okay, we don't remember the I'd love to, we just remember, but I can't. So that's the but eraser used on us, but we could use a reversal of that. it's very likely that someone has said this to you in one form or another at some point in your life. It's a polite way to decline someone without hurting their feelings. This particular language pattern has become just that, a pattern. It's something that comes out of our mouths without us even having to think about it. To break this pattern, you can break this pattern with a but reversal. Your goal here is to change the facts. Your goal is to change the feeling. All you're going to do is repeat back what they said to you after making just one small adjustment. You can't, but you'd love to. You reverse the order. Remember, Bud's superpower is to erase what comes before it and enhance what comes after it. This technique may not immediately change people's minds, but it does change the way they feel about the interaction. The focus shifts from the I can't part to the I love to, and this affects how the conversation is remembered. So, yeah, that's all you need to know. Switching the shift from I can't to I love to. You just repeat it back to them in the opposite order. So, magic word number 2, but. See you guys soon. Have a nice day, but please subscribe.